Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I like to make this statement all the time that if each minute of our lives was spent praising and worshiping God, even that would not be enough. I have lived in the goodness of God. I have lived in the favor of God. It's as though everything God does, He has me in mind. And I don't think I can ever understand that kind of love, that kind of attention. And because He's God, He is able to love people like me. I say this thing that God is that agent who went out into the streets and just scouted me off the street, and He made something out of me, and I just can't be quiet. I lived with my parents, okay, when I was really young, when I was, I think, below 6 years of age. I lived with my mom and my dad. They didn't have the best of marriage. When I was 6, they split up, and my mom went to her family house, and I went there with her. We lived in a slum. My mom sold water, bags of water. No, when I even say bags of water, it's not, no. We used to fetch the water from the tap, and you tie it in rubbers and then you sell it. One was like 5 pesos. I mean, less than 5 pesos. That was the old currency. So that was less than 5 pesos. That was her job. We sold water. I sold granuts with my mom. Just anything to get by, She was now a single parent. My brother was in a university. My brother is 13 years older than me, so I like he was in a university. I was somewhere in primary school, and my mother was now a single parent, taking care of her 2 kids, selling water. While my brother was in school, I was taken to public school. My mom told me something there. I was quite envious of the people who went to all these, private schools and international schools and all that. I remember my mom looked me in the eye one day. She told me, "This is what I can do. But it's not the school. It is not about the school. It is the student. And Asantewaa, if you learn, you would know." I don't think I ever forget that statement my mom made to me. I was so young and so envious of international schools. And she said, "It's not the school, it's the student." And that's what she can do. So yes, I went to my public school like that. People call it Saito in Ghana. So I went to my public school from class 1 to JHS 3. I went to that school. And each step of the way, it was as though there was somebody out there looking out for me. My school went for quiz competitions. Some form of weird things just started happening. They started to recruit me. I was being trained for all these quiz competitions and all. Whenever we went, we would win. We would compete with all these big schools and actually win. And gradually God was doing something. It started there. He had a plan. He was making something out of me. From that school, I went to my first choice, senior high school. I chose Holy Child School. I got it. I went to Holy Child School with aggregate 7. I went there. Just, it was like cultural shock. I lived in a slum. My friends were just like us. Their parents smoked fish, sold fish. Fathers were fishermen and had little shops. I went to Holy Child School. It was as though I had just stepped into Paris. Everybody had all these, they were different. I'm just saying. They were different. They were like in another level. Everything was so fascinating. I was like this villager. God, He took me through. We passed through. My mom did everything she could. She climbed up and down that hill. Anything she got, she brought it to me. She worked Monday to Sunday from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. We lived right there in town. We lived upstairs. Where she sold the water was downstairs. Every single minute counted. From 7 a.m. in the morning till 11 p.m. we were at that shop. When I was in school, she was there selling. Gradually, her shop expanded into all these disposable things and all that. She added every single... My mom, we've sold every single thing we can sell. We've sold toffees. We've sold ice blocks. We've sold disposable things. We've sold credits, airtime. We've sold granite. We used to fry... how do you call that thing when you're cooking the granite in that sand? Yeah, we've done that thing and we've sold it before. I've worked in a CD shop before. I've carried water on my head to go sell before. Anything to do to make ends meet. 3 years passed by so quickly. I left Holy Child School. I got 6 A's and 2 B's. I did general science. Amazing. And I applied to the university. I got it. I applied for optometry. I went for the interview. I got it. God made me the kind of person that, I don't know. He gave me a certain kind of favor, like Esther. He gave me intelligence. He made me pretty. Just say it. And he made me fluent. He just gave me a whole lot, all packaged into one. I went for my interview. I got it. I went to the university. I'm a Methodist. I applied for the educational fund. My church paid the fees. My brother supported. Everybody that could supported me to go to school. My mom said if she doesn't take me to school, she might actually go crazy because she sees that I'm an intelligent girl. And she has to do anything and everything she can to take me to school. And she did.